going on, YouTube? This is Webble Deluxe, and I'm bringing you episode 2, If I was manager at Liverpool. My previous episodes, I went out and I basically looked at my team I had with Liverpool, and we're getting everything together now. So as you can see, I'm getting rid of some players that I believe are problematic for the team, such as Jose Enrique. You see, he doesn't really want to be there. And a lot of these players, I can get rid of and get money off them who we don't really need. Liverpool has a strong youth program. Well, youth squad. Their squad's amazing, okay? Such as Sterling and people like that. They have a lot of people. Alright. So as you can see, I'm thinking about letting go Joe Cole. I don't really need him. But he's definitely a good player, and he would do good somewhere else. So another thing I want to look at is, now we have some money, I definitely want to get another striker besides Sterling. Because Sterling, he is good, but I'd rather see him go on a loan, get a little better, and then start him on the team. Now that we have the money to do it, I'm looking to get another striker who could back up Suarez up top. And what do you know, I see Drogba. I'm like, oh, I have to have this guy. Alright, I have to have him. I'm going to inquire about him. Deontay, he basically, in every FIFA game, he has to get old, basically. So his stats are always the same. He's reliable. Rubinho, he's reliable also. And close, I definitely would sign him because his heading is amazing. Alright. And Lopez is also decent, but I just don't feel I would need him. Now, on defense, we're pretty much set on defense, except for a left back. As soon as we get rid of Enrique, we're going to need another left back. So, that would be another thing. And now, our midfield is, it's okay. You still have Gerrard, and Gerrard's a really big player and everything. When you have Gerrard in the midfield, that really changes the outlook of everything. And considering we don't really have any left mids or right mids, we're using forwards as those. It's another disadvantage that we will have throughout the season. But I believe the next transfer market we play in, the summer transfer market, I believe we could sign some left mids and right mids. But right now, at the moment, I think all my money might go to Drogba, unfortunately, and I really have enough to buy any key players. So I put in a acquire for Poyle, which I doubt he will come anyway, but what the hell, give it a shot. Samuel, he's always a good player to have on your team. Juventus has a really good defense. They just lost their first game in 50, so they're having their little problems and struggles over there. But I believe in the Champions League they will get out of their group with Chelsea. Alright, now we're going to wait on the offers I put in and see what did we get, if anything. Alright, and okay. How much? It's a lot of money for that Bastos. And a lot of these prices I wouldn't mind paying if I need the players really bad. And considering we have Downing, and I don't know who else is on the left side, I don't mind paying Drogba less amount of money to get him, because I could use him. Alright, I believe our strikers will have a better chance of being successful. The team will be very successful. Alright, and Suarez is already a top class player. So you have Suarez and Drogba at top. That's basically the best, to me. That's one of the nicest combinations you're probably ever gonna see. Alright. So Barcelona, naturally, they will not sell Poyo. Manchester naturally won't sell Valencia. And Villa, Barcelona will get rid of Villa because they don't really need him. So, now, I'm going to now I'm going to test something out here. I'm gonna put in an offer for Costa, and I'm gonna put an offer in for Villa. Now, Villa will play the left mid position if I can get him for the right price. Alright. Now, I'm putting in offers for a lot of people here. I just want to see who I get first in the whole thing. Who would I get at first? That's basically what's coming down to. Alright. So, it looks like Drogba really was come here. He's only 34. It looks like he still has some miles on him that I could use to my advantage. So therefore, I will sign him. Alright, I submitted an offer. Hopefully he accepts it, and we'll see if I can get him for the right price. Alright. So the other thing is, I look at my squad ranking, and a lot of players here, they're average, not the best. They're pretty much average, and not like a Manchester United side or something like that. They're like 70s and below. So what I'm saying is, I'm not saying that beating the Europa League and winning the Premier League is impossible, because it's not. It's definitely possible. With the right group of players, it's definitely possible. I believe I have the right group of players to do that. It's not going to be easy. It will be hard. Especially in the Europa League, that might be the hardest to do, considering there's other teams that are highly better than you in Europa League. Alright. So, as you can see, players I wanted to sell, I couldn't sell. And this guy right here, Andre, I couldn't sign him. So, therefore, I'm going to just pull out from that and focus on Drogba, as you can see. And I did sell Enrique to Spurs. So, usually you don't really want to sell anybody in their own league. But this situation, I really didn't tend to care. So, I sold him anyway. As you can see, Villa does want to come here, but due to my money, I really can't afford to sign him. But I'm still going to put an effort into signing him. And Drogba, well, I just signed Drogba. Alright, it's going to take a big hole in my pocket, but I'm going to stall just for a little bit to see if I can sell some more players, get some more money, so therefore I can sign Villa and Drogba at the same time. It's going to be around 40 mil to sign both of them. So right now we only have 24 mil in our budget. So it's going to be interesting to see who I'll sign. Now, I'm definitely leaning towards Drogba, just because Drogba, he could help. He'll be able to help our offense and Suarez do a lot better than what they're doing now. Alright. And as you can see, a lot of my players are going on loans. And we do have Andy Carroll on loan, which I was thinking about retracting the loan. But I don't really feel like we need to pay $3 million to get him back. He's not that world class of a player for me to recall a loan. So I'm going to actually leave him out of this. I don't believe that we need him at the moment. Alright. But we basically do sign Drogba. Now Villa wants to sign, and unfortunately we can't sign. We don't have enough money to sign him. So I have to stall a little bit. And I'll just decide I really do want Villa to play left mid for us, so we could use that. Now I spent 13 on Drogba, which wasn't a bad thing. Now I'm gonna request funds, but they actually do reject it because I haven't been there long enough, which is respectable. So I don't have any say in that. But we have a friendly coming up pretty soon, and I'm gonna test out the reserve players. I'm not gonna start Drogba nor Suarez. I'm just gonna test out everybody else and see how they do. Actually, be interesting to see. As you can see, I told you guys they will reject it, which is expected. And Lucas will be going to Fulham, hopefully. If he goes to Fulham, I'll be able to sign Villa. But if he doesn't, then yeah, I won't be able to sign Villa. So that's basically the situation right now that we are in right now. And you have an offer here for Morgan. I'm gonna accept that. Let him go there and get a little better. All right. So far we signed Drogba. We had some offers for some players. So far, everything's going smooth. All right, Suzo. I'm gonna get rid of him for a little bit. I'm gonna let him get on a loan. I'm gonna let him get a little better. So now we have a friendly coming up right here on the corner, and talks have broken down with Lucas naturally. So therefore, I can't. I can't sign Villa now, which wasn't in the plan. So now I'm trying everything in my budget to sign him, but his wages are so high that it's extremely hard to sign him. So what you want to do is, in this situation, his wages are extremely high, and I still can't accept it anyway. So I gotta keep stalling and stalling, which in real life players get annoyed when you stall like that so much. Like, oh, you don't want me, da da da. But in reality, you really do. So now I'm looking at my squad to see who can I sell, and there's not a lot of people that I can get rid of who I need. All right, I'm not getting rid of none of my star players. Now, a lot of these players here, they've been here for a while, so they have the chemistry that you need to play. So I'm gonna keep a lot of these players here, but we have a matchup right here, and I said I am gonna start. I'm gonna start Suarez, and we're gonna see how everybody does. So here we go. As you can see, Suarez for the goal. Penalty, actually. We got an injury, but that shouldn't be too serious. It's a quiet game here. Not bad. Yep. Pretty much, this is a quiet game. Wasn't much action in this game at all, which is a good sign that we do have the potential to score. And we do win 2-0, and Suarez does do his thing. So, 7 days out, square out. I'm not too bummed out about that. But guys, that's all I have for you this week. Tune in next week for episode 3 if Val's manager of Liverpool. Subscribe and like. Later.